Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a growth stock that is currently showing signs of a recovery and why you should definitely keep it on your watch list for the next few days. I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who watched this morning's video and dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of that video. So without further ado, let's get started. Let me change the scene. There we go. Okay, right off the bat, I told y'all that today, this little dip that we were experiencing this morning was going to be temporary. And if this level held right here, if the dip buyer shows some strength, then we will continue on higher. And hopefully, a lot of y'all took this as a good opportunity and bought the dip right here or right here, right? 30 minutes after the market opens. Actually, that's an hour after the market opens. So hopefully you bought this dip. If you did, you should be in a good position right now. I am currently not bearish on the market at all. I wasn't bearish last week, and I'm not bearish this week. I don't think I'm now. I don't feel bearish at all. So definitely watch the SPY for a potential long, okay, for a continuation upwards. Now, that stock that is on the thumbnail, the growth stock for today is BBY. Best Buy. And the reason why I would like to cover this one, all right, if you look on here on the daily, the stock has been hammered right over here. It's been hammered. And what I see on here now is a bullish engulfing candle on the chart, okay? A bullish engulfing candle on the chart. And where I see the stock going, honestly, I would love to see it back to 110. I would love to see the stock recover the same exact way. For those of y'all who have been subscribing to the channel, we have done this before, okay? The stock doesn't want to tank. And so far, I'm feeling like it's going to make the same move as it did with VRM. We did this like last week. This was a very nice trade, okay? The bullish engulfing candle was right on the chart. It dipped just a little bit. A lot of y'all were freaking out. I know. But the stock recovered. It recovered right after it reached 32 and went right back up to the price target of $42. Okay. So do anticipate a similar move on Best Buy for the next few days. I'm not bearish on this one. I can't be yet because that level is holding. It's been holding for a long time. This level right here. And a bunch of dip buyers just kept buying in. And there's a morning star. And now there's a bullish engulfing candle. Definitely keep that one on your watch list for the next few days. Okay. Now, let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest for those of y'all who dropped those in the comment section of this morning's video. The very first one that we're going to talk about is going to start with NEO. All right, so NEO, we talked about this a few times ago, and this one it didn't want to tank over here. It did not want to drop just a little bit. It just went sideways. It showed a morning star and just kept going sideways. And now I'm actually kind of bullish on it. I am. I wouldn't short this thing. Like, I really wouldn't. And I told y'all before, either we drop ferociously down or we're just going to move sideways in this little box right here. For how long? I don't really know. But I just know that we're just going to move in this little box over here for a very long time before we go all the way up to like 80, maybe 90. Maybe that move will start in 3 months, maybe 4 months. But as of right now, it's just going to chill in this region right here. May go a little bit higher, but then again, it's just going to be in here. All right. So that's my very honest opinion of NEO. I'm not bearish on this one. I'm just neutral. Okay. I'm just neutral on it. The very next one that we're going to be talking about, that one is Snapchat. All right. And Snapchat, I made a video on Snapchat, how I was hoping for this thing to go all the way up to $60. The stock didn't go up to $60. It went to $55. Yeah, it's close, but not that close. Not as close as I would have liked it to be. Okay. So as of right now, could it go higher? I think it could. It's really disappointing that I didn't see that surge in here. It's really disappointing. It's literally right below it. So right now, I'm just neutral on it. I'm just patiently waiting. Playing intraday patterns. Today, was there any opportunities? Not really. It was just flat. Okay, it was just flat. And honestly, the best thing I can tell you right now is just to wait for more volume to show up. It's been you see at the bottom. If you see at the bottom, the volume has been just so slow and so low, and it's really really boring. Very boring action that happening over here. So honestly, again, the move over here was nice, but right now I'm just neutral on it. And that is my very honest opinion on that. I don't expect any wild move coming up really, really soon out of Snapchat or out of Pinterest for that matter. Let's look at Pinterest. And Pinterest is doing the same thing. Extremely boring motion over here. Like nobody is winning here. There is no clear winner here. The shorts and the longs are both getting crushed, honestly, especially if they're options traders. Okay, so yeah, again, I'm just waiting patiently for a move either to the upside or to the downside. And more volume too. This is super low, and I don't like it at all. That is my very honest opinion of these two stocks, Pinterest and Snapchat. The next one that we're going to be covering, a lot of you have been asking for an update on that one, and that one is Home. And Home, just like OSTK, they moved in a similar fashion. All right. And OSTK was a lot more generous than Home. Okay. And right now, I'm just neutral on this one. I am waiting for this thing to reach up to 20. But when is it gonna start? It could be tomorrow, or it could be after it drops just a little bit more to 14 before curling back up. Honestly, again, I'm just neutral on it because it's going sideways. The volume there now is not the best. And yeah, I'm just patiently waiting for a very clear and obvious pattern that would tell me exactly where it's going to go. Right now, the only thing I see here is the flag, which I really would love to see that. I want to see that happening. Okay, I wanted to see it before, and then they showed me a reverse head and shoulders. I try to make a move on this one along with OSTK. OSTK paid me more, but this one again, I'm neutral on it, and I'm patiently waiting for this thing to do exactly what I wanted to do before going on this thing long. Okay, so that's my very honest opinion of Home for all of you who have been asking about it. The next one that we're going to be talking about is JKS. And JKS, I made a video on this one after this wild move. I did. And I told y'all that I think I made that video when we dropped all the way down to $65. And I told you at this very point, I'm not bearish on it. And I wanted to see it go all the way sideways for a very, very long time. So far, it's been 2 months. It's been 2 whole months since I've made this move. And I do see a triple bottom on here. I do see it. It is there. And personally, as a short seller, I would not want to short this thing. I think it could go higher. If we change the perspective to the daily, buyers are constantly stepping in. They're not letting this one tank. They're not letting this one go. So watch this thing for potential long all the way up to $80, probably within the next few weeks, or like 2 to 3 weeks for sure. But definitely watch this thing for a long. I would not short this, and I wouldn't advise anybody to short it either. So that is my very honest opinion on that one. We got time for a few more. The next one that we're going to be talking about is FSLY. All right, and this one was a moneymaker for a while, right? From the very bottom at $62, all the way up to like $100. Where is it gonna go next? I'm not bearish on this one yet. It did gap down today. It tried to make a recovery during the day and then faded down, but I'm not bearish on it. I cannot be. Okay, I really cannot be bearish on it. Do expect to move on higher. I don't think we're gonna roll over all the way back down to $70 again. I don't think so. Yeah. So there isn't anything more obvious, right? That will tell me exactly where it's gonna go. But right now, it's just on the trend. It's on an uptrend. Okay, it's very slow. It's very steady. A break of high of like 104 or 105 with massive surge in volume, kind of like what happened over here, will be very nice. Okay, so just keep that one on your watch list and just be on the lookout for a major move up to 120 or 122. All right, just look out for that move. It could be coming any minute now, and it could surprise us within the next few days. All right, now. All right, that is the end of the video. If you got value from the video, definitely destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm, as always. If you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you get notified whenever I release these post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon, and the pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday to Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul and Guma and at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. Also, if you are a beginner looking to make some money in the stock market, looking to get started, looking to start trading, I left some step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 through step 4. It only takes about 15 minutes or less to get signed up and to have access to all the tools you need to make your very first trade. You can also get 3 free stocks after signing up with Webull using the very first link in the description below, and 1 free stock after signing up with Robinhood using the second link in the description below as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you tomorrow morning at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens.